Title: The Veil of Tears. Lena stood before the mirror, radiant in her wedding gown. The lace trailed elegantly behind her, and the glow of anticipation lit her eyes. Today was supposed to be the happiest day of her life. The love of her life, Daniel, had promised her forever, and in just an hour, they would stand before the altar and seal their vows. Her best friend, Olivia, burst into the room, breathless and pale. "Lena, I need to tell you something." Lena frowned. "Leave. What's wrong?" Olivia hesitated, her lips trembling. "I just saw Daniel. He was with someone else." The room spun. Lena clutched the edge of the vanity table. "What do you mean?" "I saw him. He was kissing someone." Olivia swallowed hard. It was Claire. Claire, Lena's cousin. Her bridesmaid. The woman she had grown up with, trusted. A hollow, aching silence filled the room. Lena's chest felt like it was caving in. This had to be a mistake. Daniel loved her. He wouldn't do this. Not today. Not ever. Tears blurred her vision as she stumbled to her feet. With shaky hands, she lifted the hem of her gown and rushed through the hallway, past the guests, ignoring their whispers. She had to see for herself. And then she did. Outside the chapel, hidden behind the ivy-covered pillars, Daniel and Claire stood close. His hands rested on Claire's waist as he leaned in, whispering something against her ear. Claire giggled, tilting her face toward him. Her eyes filled with something Lena recognized all too well: love. The sound that escaped Lena's throat was raw, broken. Daniel turned sharply at the noise, his expression shifting from shock to guilt. "Lena." She backed away, clutching her chest. "How long?" Her voice trembled. "Lena, please." "How long?" Claire lowered her gaze. Daniel exhaled heavily. "A year." A sharp, guttural pain tore through her. A year. While he had been planning their wedding, whispering promises of forever, he had been betraying her. Lena's wedding dress suddenly felt like a cruel joke, a symbol of a love that had never truly belonged to her. The murmurs of guests grew louder as they realized the bride was running, disappearing into the garden. She tore the veil from her hair, letting it fall like a ghost in the wind. Her chest heaved with sobs, but as she stood there, alone in the fading light, a strange sense of clarity settled in. She deserved love that was whole, not borrowed, not tainted. With tears still streaming down her face, Lena lifted her chin. Today would not be the day she lost herself. It would be the day she chose herself. And with that, she turned away from the wedding that would never be, and stepped into a future where she was free. Watch out for Party of the Story, The Veil of Tear. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment as well. See you in the next part of the story.